Welcome in volleyball fans here to the Trailways Conference Tournament, the silver bracket. The two first place teams from both of their pool plays, the Dodgeland Trojans and the Oakfield Lady Oaks. Thank you for joining us here. Kai got on the portable cam here, and then we got this main net cam, or the main court cam that's behind the netting, so that's why there's all the nets in front of it. We got the best view that we can down at this new court 6 that we're at to. We'll see, of course, the handshake line as we get started. I was told by Jeff that these two teams in regular season action, the Trojans and the Lady Oaks, went to a 5-set thriller. So I'm hoping for some good volleyball here as we join on. Thank you for joining us here. Should be able to see the score the entire game, so I shouldn't have to keep score. So hopefully I can be into the action and switching between our great cameras that we got here tonight. They've got our substitutions ready as we get started. And to start for the Lady Oaks is Hayden Colleen on the serve. And we got the substitutions on the Trojan side. Libero Alexis Bingen checking in. And Hayden Colleen's about to get us started. First serve for the Lady Oaks. And it's going to be an ace because it's not being able to be handled by the Trojans. So the Oaks will go up 1-0 on a service ace from Hayden Colleen. Just mishandle on that serve there. Colleen back again. Serve up. This time it's dug up. We'll have a shot. Free ball for the Lady Oaks, though. Colleen to Hankey. Gets it over. Dug by the Trojans. Pushed over by number 11, Haley Mueller. And a free ball back for the Trojans. Got to capitalize here for the Trojans. This time it's set on. Block at the line, but they're able to keep the block in play. But that one's going to fall in front of the net. Oakfield takes point number 2, and it's 2-0. Hayden Colleen back. Over the net, that one hits the net, and it's able to be perfectly played. That one inside the antenna, so not out of bounds. Back over. Free ball for the Trojans. Set up. Number 10 with a big attack, but it's out of bounds. That's Isabel Justman with the attack for the Trojans. They are looking for a tip, and they got it. Fingertips on that at the line, so it'll go point Trojans. Now the ace strike back to serve. Lady Oaks up. Down the line, she's got it. That's Lydia Fleury. Bunch of times here today, she's tooled that line perfectly. Fleury gets the point there. Nice kill. Back to serve is Lily Colleen. Lily's had some really good runs at the service line today. This one over, dug up by the Trojans. Over to 11, Haley Mueller, but a block by the Lady Oaks. That's number 5, Addie Hankey, getting her hands on it and putting it back down. 4-1 now, Lady Oaks. Lily Colleen to serve. Able to keep it alive by the Trojans. Free ball, though, for the Oaks. Over to Hankey. Up. 10 underneath it. That's Isabel Justman. This time put over by Mueller. Back over the net. Mueller will set. Oaks receive. Lydia Fleury. Perfectly placed ball down the line. See if I can go right back to it. Right down the line, able to get another point for the Lady Oaks. Colleen with the serve. See what Kaya's got in her cam here as we watch the Lady Oaks perspective. And you'll see that there. Haley Mueller gets a nice kill. Make it 5-2. Bring the lead down to 3 for the Lady Oaks. Isabel Justman back to serve. Justman over. Aurora Voss not able to lifted into the air. It's going to hit the net. That brings Justman right back to the line. 5-3 the score. Oaks up by 2 for now. Trojans looking to pull back. Keep this first set competitive and close. Lady Oaks giving a free ball to the Trojans. Set. Attack. Stopped in midcourt, pushed over by Fleury, and it's going to be enough to find open court. A good dig opportunity, but it falls for naught. As Lydia Fleury just punches this one over and finds some open court, and she'll go back to the service line. This time she's going to get the service ace for Lydia Fleury, finding a spot where they are not. Lydia Fleury will go back to the line. Good shot by Kaya. Fleury serves. Oakfield up 7-3. Make that 8-3, and we've got a ball. Kaya, you got a shot of that ball? Up in the netting? Maybe not. It is stuck up in the top netting that they're using to go between courts. Trying to get it down. It's the official game ball. There we go. Back down and in play. Couldn't have placed that one any more perfectly. It's right in between the wiring and the net. Just stuck up there. Fleury serves again. 8-3 lead for the Oaks. Up, Mueller. That's going to be attack, and she is just going to be a little bit too far. And it'll go in the Oaks' favor. 9-3 the score. Fleury again. Nice run at the service line for the Oaks. Trojans up. Number 7 again. This is Abby Cast. I believe that was in. Abby Cast, nice job. Putting exactly where the Oaks were not. Just lightly tapped it over on the sideline. A little confusion of it. It was in or out. But the official ruling came back as in. So back to serve now. Abby A-Strike. Or no, number 6, excuse me. Alex Nels. Up and over. Oaks have possession. Steinke puts it over. Up. Over and finds some space. That's number 14, Olivia Downey. Just pops it over, and there was an opening in the floor. And the Oaks not able to get to it. So Alex Nels back to serve again. Return here on the Oaks side. Hankey. Up. Kill this time. Give it to number 7, Abby Cast, her second one now. After that nice little pop over this one, she lays into. And Alex Nell's doing a nice little job at the run line here for the Trojans. 3-point deficit only. Nell's up. Over for the Oaks. Set up to Steinke. Tools the block. Able to continue play for the Trojans. This is Mueller. Able to get the kill on the back line. Great swing by Mueller. See that there was a powerful swing. Able to get before that back line. In play, 9-7 the score. Oaks up still. Nell's at the line. Pushed over. We thank you again for joining us on Jeff's live stream for this, our final match. That's going to be out this time. Mueller tried to put the same place that Cass just did. No, that Mueller just did. It was Mueller herself. Tried to do it the same spot, but that time does not. So it'll be Hankey from the service line. Mueller, a slam, overpass. Got it. The overpass goes in the Trojans' favor. Abby Cast lays it down on a ball that was just floating over the net. 10-8 still the lead for the Oaks, but it is dwindling due to the Trojans' attack. We'll see Mueller now from the service line. Haley Mueller. Back to serve. That's going to go into the net, so to land, the Trojans are within 1. Set 1 has been close so far, 10-9 the score. Mueller back to serve for the Trojans. Back received by the Oaks. A little bit of a tough place. It'll be a free ball, but they can't get it over. It won't even be the free ball. Tough play right now for the Oaks, having some trouble getting back over the net. 10-10, tie game. Mueller serve. Dug up by the Oaks. Has to just put it over is Colleen. And she will do so. Blocked perfectly. Serve this time. Didn't catch who that was. Don't know how. It's number 8, Lainey Deer, coming in to serve, and it'll go just over the net for the Lady Oaks. Fall again. Sorry, I got a couple balls coming at my way from the courts, and I'm trying to pay attention. Lainey Deer back to the service line. Oaks up by 2. 12-10 in the first set. That's going to fall. No one's there at the front line to help the dig. So the Oaks take another point, 13-10. Back on another long rally for the Oaks. The Trojans were able to tie it up, but now 3 consecutive points. Lainey Deer at the service line. Over. Up again, there's nobody there. They're doing a good job digging on the serve, but yet there's no one there to help after that. 14-10 Oaks. Deer. Over. Mueller this time. Able to just push it over. Is cast. Steinke. Not able to get it down successfully. It's going to hit the scorer's table and out of play. So the Oaks will get another. 15-10 the score. And we will get a timeout by the Trojans. We will head to commercial break and take the timeout with them. Thank you for listening here and tuning in to Jeff's live stream.
Providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib.
All right, we are back here in Madison. Trailways Conference. This is the championship game for the silver pool. Both Oakfield and the Dodgeland Trojans able to get their best seeding from their respective pool play earlier. Back to serve is Alexis Bingen for the Trojans. Up and over, received by Oakfield, just tapped over. A beautiful play. A beautiful play by Hayden Colleen. We'll watch that one more time. Hayden Colleen just pops it over from behind, able to find some open court. And back to serve is Meredith Steinke. We got a question on substitution. We're good. Continue play. Steinke from the line. 16-11 is the score. Oakfield up in the first set. A little bit of an overpass. Joust is won by the Oaks. I think somebody was over the line. It looks to be number 10, Isabel Justman. So Steinke again will go back. Steinke serve. A little bit of a miscommunication. Could figure out who was going to make the play. And it ends up going backwards and into the netting. Couldn't recover in time. 18-11. Oaks up. Steinke to the line. Steinke up and over again. No one's there on the initial dig on the serve return. Number 8 made a big diving play. Aubrey Fetzer in front of me. Just no dice. Steinke again, 19-11. Up 8 are the Oaks. Serve coming around. It is out. Just too deep for Meredith Steinke, and the Trojans will have a chance to add some points to their deficit. 19-12. 7 points separate these teams at the moment. Oaks on top. Back to the line is Caden Denier. Caden up and over. Dug by the Oaks. Lydia Fleury tries to do the same thing she did before. This time it's going to hit her own net and drop on her side. Trojan point. Denier back to the service line. 6-point deficit now, only for the Trojans in set 1. A crucial set 1, as we only play 3 in tournament action. Over by Vass. That one is just going to be too many touches, not enough people in the area. Fall on the Trojan side. Oaks point, 20-13, 5 away from closing out the first set. Back to serve is Hayden Colleen. Up and over. Trojans able to rally. Over. Number 3, Leyland White puts it over on that one. This time, Lydia Fleury will tool it right into the block, and it'll fall on the Trojan side. 21-13 the score. Up 8 are the Oaks. And again, Hayden Colleen from the service line. Set. Popped over, finds some space this time. Number 10, Isabel Justman. A couple times I've said her name at the net. Serve here from number 5, Abby Astrike. Up in the air. Trojans will have a shot. They got to get it over, though. Mueller does that. Oaks, Colleen to serve, or to set, excuse me. She's going to set it up right for Addie Hankey, and she will pound it down right into the dig. No dice. 22-14, 3 points away from closing out set 1 are the Lady Oaks. This is Lily Colleen at the line. Up and over. Mueller with the attack. It's going to be too far, but I think there was a touch. There was. Haley Mueller able to play the block perfectly. Only a 7-point deficit. The Trojans need a bunch here. They want to get back into set 1. Oakfield trying to just finish out and get 3 more before the Trojans can make a run. Isabel Justman at the line. Over, dug up by Steinke. Colleen. Oh, not enough. Addie Hankey was there, and so was 21 Aurora Voss, but neither of them able to touch it and put it over the line. So, back to serve is Isabel Justman. Trojans doing a quiet job of just kind of sticking around and being a pain in the side of the Oak. Set up there, that's cast. Oh, and a miscommunication. No one decided to call it. Cast able to slam it down. And the Oaks were nowhere to be found. Isabel Justman again. Only a 5-point deficit. Justman over. Up for the Oaks. Back over. In the backcourt, this time 2 people went for it. Not enough. Trojans not able to successfully get that one back up in the air and in play. So back to the line is Lydia Fleury. Fleury up and over. Almost got the broadcast table. Just bounced in front. We're still set. Fleury again with an ace. 1 point away. This is set point for number 1. A huge set point. The Trojans need all of them. And they'll get one as Addie Hankey just can't pop it over the net. She tried with a little light tap to get it over like she's done earlier in this set. But this time it does not work. 6-point deficit, but the Trojans need every one as it is set point for the Oaks. Aubrey Fetzer to the line. Fetzer serve. It'll be Steinke to put it across court. Back to Mueller. Sets it over. It's going to be off a block, but they'll be able to play it. Free ball for the Trojans. Up. Set at the line. It's cast. Steinke again, this time blocked. Overpass joust is won by the Oaks. They'll take set point. 25-18 is the first set. Final score. The Lady Oaks take set 1. The Trojans will look to regroup and come back for set 2 and keep this game alive. We'll be back after this on Jeff's live stream.
And Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Welcome back to Jeff's live streams. We got both teams huddling up before the second set. First set ended with a 25-18 victory for the Lady Oaks of Oakfield. It'll be a do-or-die set for the Trojans of Dodgeland to keep this game alive. Playing 3 sets due to the Trailways Conference Tournament. I want to take this time as we're getting ready for set 2 to thank everybody for tuning in on all of our games today. We had a lot of great action starting already at 9 a.m., and we've been moving ever since. A little bit of a break for me and Kaya before this championship match for the silver pool due to a good game that was going on in the bronze pool. But for now, as we are about to start set 2, there's some substitution, a little bit of a huddle still going on for the Trojans. Again, we thank you for joining us on Jeff's live streams. We can't do it without you and all of our sponsors. So thank you to them. Thank you for tuning in all day for the Trailways Conference Tournament. It's been a chaotic but very fun day here in Madison. The Trojans will take a while out of this first set. They'll break the huddle here now. The Oaks, same color set. Got lost for a second. The Lady Oaks, 25-18 was the first set. Trojans able to make a bit of a late run and keep it close. There's still some substitution issues going on, but the libero, Alexis Bingen, will come back in for the Trojans. They should start with the serve. Oakfield started first. And it will be Haley Mueller back there to serve, to start it for the Trojans. Mueller's serve, up and over. Dug by Steinke. Flurry with a big attack, but it's dug up by the Trojans. Oh, some miscommunication. Looks like Abby A-Strike and Abby Cast both trying to go for that ball, and they decided that no one would take it, and it falls on the Trojan side. 1-0 now for the Oaks. Hayden Colleen back to serve. Dug up by the Trojans. Over to Abby A-Strike. Strikes it down on the far side. Again dug up. This time Cast will find some space. A little bit of a block there by Addie Hankey, but it just wasn't enough to keep it over the net. It'll fall for a Trojan point. 1-1 here in this first set. Back to serve now is the libero, Alexis Bingen. This one's going to hit the back wall, therefore out of play, and the Trojans will take their first lead of today. 2-1 now, a lead for the Trojans in set 2. A do-or-die set for Dodgeland. Can they do it on the back of their libero, Alexis Bingen? That one too far. Service error for Bingen will bring the score back to even. And libero to libero, Lily Colleen will do the serving now for the Oaks. Up and over for Colleen. Last minute decision to decide instead of bumping that one to set it. Addie ace strike will just punch it over. Lydia Fleury decides to go attack, and it's going to be too much for the Trojans to handle. Fleury gets another point for the Lady Oaks in set 2. Could be the deciding set if the Oaks were able to win. Lily Colleen. Some miscommunication again on the service return. The Dodgeland Trojans are doing a good job of getting the serve returns up in the air, but then they can't seem to figure out who's going to go and get it after that. Lily Colleen will go from the service line and see if she can do it again. Up and over for the Trojans. Colleen. Looks like it was Colleen to Addie Hankey, but Hankey was just a bit too far. And out. So Trojans keep the deficit at 1. 4-3 the score. Kaden Denier will serve. Oh, and she'll find some space, but a good dig there by Meredith Steinke. Cross court possibly. Dug up by the Trojans. Back over, looking for the backcourt. No one is there. A good point one from the Trojans. Meredith Steinke had a great dig to start that rally for the Oaks, but it won't be enough as they find some court. Denier back. Got a shot of her here with Kaya's cam. You can see the Oaks return it as well. Back to the wide cam. Up, put down by Isabel Justman, but the Oaks able to dig it up. Again set, this time to ace strike. Oh, we have a possible injury here to Addie Hankey. She's trying to walk it off as this play continues. Blocked there by the Trojans. She's definitely got to come out after that. They're going to check to see if she's okay. So we hope Addie Hankey's okay. I think it looked like she rolled an ankle when she went up to try to block. The Trojans will get that point, so they have another 1-point lead. I hope Addie is okay. Looks like she's walking around now. But I'm guessing we'll have a substitution in the meantime. Maybe not. She limps over to the scorer's table and says she's good. But you can tell she's definitely not perfect on that ankle. I think she just rolled it. She says she's good. She'll go back in. She's a trooper. She knows this could be the last game of the conference tournament. So she's going to try to push through. However, the Trojans have the serve. Denier is still back there. There's a conversation going on between coach and ref on the close side. A disagreement, and we're good to go. So Denier will serve. Denier to the Oaks. Up. Voss puts it over. Set here. It'll be ace strike again. She'll go cross court, but dug up by Colleen. Voss again this time. Tools the block perfectly. It lands in space. Oaks point to tie it back up at 5. Fleury will go to the line. Fleury up and over. That one is too far, though, for Lydia Fleury. So right back does the lead go to the Trojans. Abby ace strike at the service line. Ace strike will put it in the backcourt. Dug up. Voss taps it over. Set there by Kaden Denier. Popped over by Justman. Steinke, the ball kind of walked around the net. Does fall, but Dodgeland puts it up. Voss again tries to find open space. It'll go into the net and land on the Dodgeland side. The Oaks will tie it right back up at 6. Now it is Addie Hankey back to serve. Hopefully she's doing okay after rolling that ankle. playing through some pain here in the conference tournament. Mueller, attack too far. Out the backside of the court on the Oaks side. So 7-6 your score. Lady Oaks in front in set 2. The Oaks took set 1, so this is deciding if the Oaks pull away. Hankey's serve is in. Touches the back line. Plays that beautifully on the backcourt. Hankey will go back after her ace. Addie Hankey. Up and over is the serve. Dodgeland able to set. Just get it over. Free ball for the Oaks. They can use it. It'll be Voss tapping. Dug up. Put over by Mueller. Again dug up. It'll be point Dodgeland. Due to, I believe, a net violation. So 8-7 Trojans. Or 8-7 Oaks, excuse me. The Trojans just have the serve. Isabel Justman. Back for Dodgeland. We'll see the return for the Oaks side. Dug up, put over. Back row, Mueller will attack. Blocked at the line by Voss. That is Aurora Voss getting her arms up there to block it and put it back on the Dodgeland side for a 2-point lead in set 2. Substitution, we'll see Lainey Deer come in to serve, as she's done quite a bit today for Aurora Voss. So Deer serves. Dodgeland recovers. Set. Over from Leyland White. Meredith Steinke puts it over, and there's no one there. It lands in traffic. And the Oaks have a 3-point lead. 10-7 in set 2. Lainey Deer will go back again. Substitution here for Hankey. It'll be number 1, Olivia Sabota. Got her name in between games. Hankey's serve. That time not Hankey's serve. Lainey Deer's serve. Hankey just came out. That time just a bit too far. So Trojan ball after the substitution. 14's coming in for 1. That's Olivia Downey in for Kaden Denier. And number 6 will come in for number 3. So Alexis Nels will be at the service line for Leyland White. So Alex Nels at the service line. Up and over. Dug up. It's going to go cross court. That is Layla Bass. Haven't said her name a whole lot today, but she's been good at the net. Just a consistent presence up there. 11-8 Oaks. Back to serve is Meredith Steinke. Dug by the Trojans. At the line is Mueller, and she decides to not touch it and hope it goes over, but it does not. Lands on the Dodgeland side. 4-point lead for the Lady Oaks. Again, Steinke back to serve. Meredith Steinke. Up and over. Backcourt, good dig by the libero, Alexis Bingen, able to keep it alive for the Trojans. This time, cross court, it is in. Lydia Fleury. Have yourself a swing. Lydia Fleury with a cross-court kill. 13-8 the score. Lady Oaks up by 5. We're getting the volleyball back in play. Courts are starting to clear out here in Madison as we're finishing up today's action in the Trailway Conference. Oakfield up in this second set, which could be it for the Trojans as they will get another ace from Meredith Steinke. 14-8 your score. Oaks up. They took the first set as well, so this could be it if the Oaks are able to hold on to this lead. Mueller sends it over. Colleen to Fleury, blocked at the line, but it comes back in front of her is Abby Cast. I thought that got over, but I guess it landed on the Trojan side. 15-8 your score. It'll be a timeout on the court. We will take it with them and be back shortly on Jeff's live stream.
Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state.
Back here in Madison. Meredith Steinke still at the service line. 15-8 your score in favor of the Oaks. Mueller sends it over. She'll find space. It'll be a kill from the backcourt for Haley Mueller. 15-9. Cuts the deficit to 6. As Mueller will go back to serve. Our wide net's just not enough to cover. Our wide angle is just not enough to cover that, but Haley Mueller will get herself an ace to get the Trojans some momentum and hit double digits in the second set. 15-10 now your score. See if we can get a little bit of Mueller's serve. We do just a tad. Gets it over. Block by the Trojans, but able to keep it alive. Oaks got to go back over. Another block by the Trojans, and it'll be a double touch as number 14, Olivia Downey, just has nowhere to go. So back to serve is Colleen. This time it's Hayden. Substitution as Hankey will check back in for Sabota. 16-8, or 16-10, excuse me. Overpassed is won by the Oaks. Number 11, Layla Bass, able to push it back over as she found the ball just over her side of the net. Again, Hayden Colleen. At the line this time, it hits the net and falls on her side. Trojans cut the deficit to 6 in the do-or-die set 2. Alexis Bingen back to serve, the libero for the Trojans. Up, over, free ball for the Trojans if they can use it. It'll be a backcourt attack from Haley Mueller, and it'll hit the net and come down on their own side. Trojans again can't get it over. 7-point deficit, 7 points away from closing it out of the Lady Oaks. Lily Colleen now back to serve. Great serve to the backcourt. Able to be dug up though. Just got to be put over. And Abby A-Strike is able to put it over. Oaks do the same thing and give a free ball back to the Trojans. This time it'll be 14 to send it over. Olivia Downey. And look at that. Addie Hankey says her ankle feels just fine. Able to jump up and push that one over the net. Land in territory where the Trojans were not. 19-11 your score. Lily Colleen at the service line. Up and over. Set. Attack. Dug up by the Oaks. Lydia Fleury tools the block. A joust opportunity sent back to the Trojans' way. And a block this time lands behind Lydia Fleury. Colleen cannot get there in time. Trojan point, 19-12 your score. Back to the line for the Trojans is number 1, Kaden Denier. See her on the far side of your camera. Received from Oakfield. Kill by Fleury is dug up by the Trojans. It'll be an overpass and it'll land. They didn't think that one was getting back over, and the Oaks will watch a ball fall on their court. 19-13 cuts the deficit to 6. Denier back. 6 points away from ending it are the Oaks, but the Trojans are doing everything they can to stop it. Up. Over goes Leyland White. Overpass this time lands in front of Isabel Justman. So exactly what we just saw on the other side, this time is in front of the Trojans on their own side. 20-13, 5 to go for the Lady Oaks if they want to close it out in set 2. Lydia Fleury serves into the net. Service error. Brings the Trojan back to the line. It'll be Abby A-Strike. A strike, serves over. Voss taps it over for the Oaks. Free ball for Oakfield. Can they use it? Aurora Voss. Up. Mueller's just got to send it over. Again set up this time to Steinke. She'll find space. A kill for Meredith Steinke. See that one more time. Set great to Steinke there. 4 away from closing out set 2. It's Addie Hankey. Dug up by the Trojans. Again, Steinke with an opportunity. This time dug up by the libero. That's Alexis Binnen. Mueller able to put it over. Big block opportunity. Falls in the Trojans' favor. 21-15 the score. Oaks on top, but the Trojans trying to stay alive. Isabel Justman to the line. Up and over does Justman serve. Voss back to Justman. Pops it up. Mueller will try to send it over. She'll find space. A kill for Mueller as the Dodgeland Trojans stay alive. 5-point deficit. They need a bunch, though, if they want to get back in this one and save their opportunity in set 2. Oaks took set 1, so Dodgeland needs this one. Justman to the line. Justman will serve. Received by Fleury. Up goes Colleen. Bass puts it over. Back to Mueller, who will give a free ball over to Oakfield. Colleen to Lydia Fleury from midcourt. Dug up by the Trojans. Set to Mueller. Mueller will attack this time. She gets a dig, but it'll go way backwards. And the Trojans get another 4-point deficit, trying to close it out in set 2. Get that lead to 0 for the Oaks. Justman again. Good run at the line for her. Received by Fleury. Colleen will try to find a space. However, it is dug up. Free ball. It's going to be overpass. And Hayden Colleen says, I'll just end it right there and get the point back to the Oaks. 22-17. 3 left. And it'll be Lainey Deer checking in to go to the line. Voss is out. Deer to the line. 3 away from Oakfield closing. This one will hit the net, though. The Trojans stay alive. They need a bit of some help from a service error, as Lily Colleen will check back in for the Voss-Deer switch. And Alex Nels will come in to serve for the Trojans. Alex Nels on the far side of this cam from Kaya. Received by the Lady Oaks, hits the net, but they're able to continue to play. It's going to hit the far line. Yes, it does. Down the line just barely. 23-18 the score. 2 away. And it's Meredith Steinke. 2 points needed for the Lady Oaks. Trojans trying to stay alive. Every point matters now. Steinke over. Dug up by Mueller. Over to Downey. And the Oaks somehow keep this one alive. Nice play there by the Oaks. This time, Abby Cast is met at the net. A block for Layla Bass. I think Lydia Fleury was in there as well, so Meredith Steinke has the chance on match point. 24-18. Steinke up and over. And it will land. Match point goes to the Oaks. They take set 2 and take the match. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Jeff's live streams. We hope you appreciated everything that we were able to cover. We thank you so much for tuning in. We thank our sponsors for letting us be out here. I want to thank everybody else on my team today. Kaya did a great job on the portable. I had Shelby earlier, did a great job. Isaac came over to help for a while. Makai was over helping me for a while. Bunch of people came in and stepped up. Justin, Cam, Jeff, they've all been here and done a great job at the tournament. We thank you for tuning in to this Trailways action. And we hope that you check out one of our games coming up this next week. We're going to start to get into football and volleyball playoffs. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the people that are leaving some chats here as we're ending. Jenna cheering for the Lady Oaks from Pewaukee. Woohoo Hayden, nice work ladies. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will send it off here at the Trailways Conference Tournament in Madison. Thank you one more time from everybody at Jeff's Live Streams. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.